Hey, um, yeah, the title of the video is accurate. That's that's what it is. I'm just trying to think about how to actually talk about this, and I have no idea, so I just started recording. I think there's two types of people who will watch this. People who just watch my channel, for generally Baldur's Gate content and other game content, and then people who just saw this on Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is, and know me and haven't heard yet. So sorry that you find out this way, but there's been a lot of things happening. For everyone in my channel, that's why that's why there hasn't been any videos for a long time. And Ellie's playing Frostpunk. That's Ellie. Anyway, it's where do I start? So, I think in my last video I actually said that I was at the hospital. Basically, they found something in my lungs. It took a long time, but eventually the pathology came back, and I have cancer. I have stage 4 adenocarcinoma, non-small cell lung cancer. It is in both my lungs and in my pleura, which is apparently an organ that is the lining of your rib cage. So your rib cage is a lot of bones, and then it has the lining of it, and then inside is your lungs and other whatever. It's there. It's not in my brain. We did a brain MRI, discovered two things. I have a brain, if you had any doubt, and no cancer there. So that's that. What we did, we basically found out on a Monday, and on Saturday we flew back to Israel. Now I'm back in Germany now. We flew back to Israel to get support from my family and to basically kind of let them do everything and handle everything, because we were in complete and utter shock and didn't really know what to do. And I think that makes a lot of sense. My family's been great. They've been absolutely amazing in helping us. And I say us because Ellie's kind of with me and everything, which is also amazing in its own right. Help deal with all of this bureaucracy wise and healthcare. I do still have healthcare in Israel, which is fantastic. And we went there. We were there for about 2 months now, and we got treatment. And eventually we decided, okay, it's time to stop playing video games and eat cake, which is, just to be clear, very much what I did for I basically, it's just when Sekiro came out, I just played Sekiro and ate cake. That's kind of what I did for a good amount of time. Which is a legitimate thing to do when you find out that you have stage 4 lung cancer. And then we started dealing with things ourselves, and eventually decided we want to go back to Berlin. We want to go back to Germany and continue our lives here. It would be better for me because I love my home and I love my computer station, and I like Germany quite a lot. And on top of that, it'll definitely be better for Ellie because she doesn't speak Hebrew, and she has nothing to do in Israel. So that makes sense, right? So we're back in Germany now, and we're dealing with cancer. We're basically dealing with cancer. We're very lucky that the treatment that we're currently having, there's a lot of treatment options, and we started with one thing. It's the thing that makes the most sense. I don't want to get into it too much. The point is the treatment, we did a CT in order to find out how the treatment is working, and in the summation for it, they basically wrote drastic improvement. When a doctor uses the word drastic improvement, doctors are usually very careful what they say. If they say drastic improvement, apparently it's working, which we're very, very, very happy about. So we have treatment that works. We're very lucky in that, and we're going to continue doing it. To explain in a simple kind of way, we're lucky enough that science has improved enough that we can treat cancer not as a terminal illness necessarily, but as a chronic disease, which basically means that I will now live with cancer. Since it is stage 4 basically means, if you're unfamiliar with the stages, it basically means that it has spread to more than one organ, and it has gone through the blood. That is the only way for it to move from one organ to another. In this case, it is both lungs. Apparently lungs, you have 2 of them, and they are considered different organs. The fact that it is moved means that it is systemic, means that it is in my system. And that is also means that generally speaking, it is incurable. The chances for us to be able to do something drastic, such as surgery followed by radiation, is low, because if they cut you up, they cut you up to take out everything, and they can't do that because it's systemic. So that's exactly the issue. If we will be lucky enough to get to a stage where we can do that, we don't know. Only the future will tell. But the point is that I get chemo every 3 weeks now, and then I feel very bad for a while, and that could last for a long time. And I need to live with cancer now, and it is extremely difficult for a lot of reasons. I am extremely lucky, however, that first of all, we have treatment that works, and second of all, that I'm young. In a way, I'm extremely unlucky because I have cancer and I'm 29 years old. The hell. And to answer that question of why the hell do I have cancer, since I've never smoked in my life, it's because I have cancer. There's no reason. One of the doctors that I met actually treated this question in a nice kind of way. I asked her, why do I have cancer as a 29-year-old who has never smoked and is generally a healthy person? And she laughed and said, if I knew, you wouldn't be talking to me, because I would have a Nobel Prize of finding out why the hell people get cancer randomly. Yeah, there's no reason. I'm just unlucky. The lucky part comes from the fact that I am at least young, which means that handling the chemotherapy sucks, but could be so much worse. And it could be so much worse than what I'm experiencing. I'm still experiencing a lot of terrible things, but man, could it be worse. And other than that, I can do exercise. I can try alternative treatment. I can try and be as healthy as I can, 1,000 times more so than I've tried before. I was a healthy person before. I did some exercise before, but now I freaking go jogging almost every day. And I hate jogging, but I do it anyways. And we're doing it. And when I say we are, it's really because of this lady. This lady. She's helping. She's helping a lot. Also, do you wanna do with the hand? Do you like doing with the hand? No, with the It's took you a while to understand what I'm talking about. Yes. She's not coming closer to show you that. Yeah, but basically we're getting married, which is nice. We're getting married. I love her a lot. She's keeping me alive, honestly. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I don't want to get more into it. There's a lot more that I can say, and Israel was interesting for 2 months. I think she has more to say than I do, but yeah. Lastly, I can talk about what's going to happen with this channel. I have no clue. I have no idea. I would like to continue making videos, but I really don't know right now. We're very busy with a lot of different things that we're researching and finding out. Cancer is a disease. One of the people that I talked to put it very nicely. It's a disease you manage a lot. And the more information that you have, the more research that you can do about treatment, about alternative treatment. And there is so much alternative treatment. You can spend so much money on question marks. You can spend money on question marks when you have cancer. Everybody has their opinion and their advice and their unique little therapy and medicine that can save you. And you know what? I say that with a bit of spite in my voice, but man, if you have anything, if you think you know of anything, send me a comment, tell me. I will look into it. It might be crap. It might save my life. And so I'm willing to listen to absolutely anything and research. And if I find out that it doesn't do me harm and that I could do it and it doesn't cost a ridiculous amount of money that I can actually afford, I might try it. So send me anything you can possibly think about, because it might save my life. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I don't know how much I can do videos. I really don't know. I want to continue Torment. And if you've been following a little bit, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 has just been announced by Larian Studios. I am extremely excited for that, because the studio is a studio that I do trust. I think that the games that they've made are actually fantastic. I haven't played them too much myself, but I think they're pretty great. And and it's Baldur's Gate 3. I just hope they don't screw it up. That's the biggest thing I can tell you. I just hope they don't screw it up. But man, am I excited, and definitely will want to cover it on this channel. Let's get there. Let's pretty much get there. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the future. Yeah, maybe I'll even turn this. Maybe I'll even start doing like devlogs. In my very limited, I don't want to say free time, but when I'm feeling up to it at the moment, I work a little bit on my own project, on my own game, that I've been working on the side for a long amount of time, and I'm continuing working on the side for a long time. Right now, my full-time job is to be healthy as I can, and fight the cancer. But sometimes I have time to work on it, and when I do, then I do it because it's fun and I enjoy it and I want to work on this game and I want to put it out. Maybe I'll do some devlogs. I don't know. It's a possibility that I thought about. But yeah, so to everyone watching this, thank you so much for watching. I will try to make more videos, and I hope everything is clear now of why we just had 2 months of absolutely nothing. I think it's a good reason, so yeah. And hey, let me know if you have any questions. I'm pretty open about this. I don't want to make an hour-long video, but I'm pretty open about what's happening. I don't really care about people knowing or not anymore. Yeah, feel free to ask me questions to whatever, pretty much. And yeah, I'll see you around. I hope